Okay. Now, singular and plural nouns and one word substitution. I think I had done with you some part of this last class. Now, Harnit, please pay attention over here, yeah? Because I'm repeating this slide again for you mainly. Now, singular and plural possessive noun. Now, we all know what is singular. We all know what is plural. You all are able to see the screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So a singular possessive noun indicates something that belongs to someone or something, that is ownership. Now, whenever we talk about the word possessive word itself means possession. That means any belonging, anything that belongs to someone. Okay. To indicate ownership, please don't interrupt in between. If you're not able to see the screen, just raise your hand.
See the title, singular and plural nouns and one word substitution, nothing else.
Actually, I'll share again then. I don't know why this is happening. Now, okay. Now, when we talk about the word possessive means possession, that means belonging. Anything that belongs to me or to you or to someone else. To indicate ownership, we add an apostrophe s, for example, cat's tail. Now, I am saying cats. C-A-T apostrophe S. When I'm saying C-A-T apostrophe S, that doesn't mean I am talking about many cats over here, because there is apostrophe before S. And why I have put apostrophe before S? Because I'm talking about tail. The second word is tail. That tail belongs to whom? That tail belongs to that particular cat. So when I'm talking about anything which is there in a singular form, and after that particular noun, there is an indication of something that belongs to that particular noun, we may say apostrophe S is used for that particular noun word. Now, cat's tail, so that tail belongs to that particular cat. So I am using, we are always, this is a rule which you all have to follow. There is no why and if this happened, if that happened, no. Whenever you come across any possessive noun word, any possessive word, before that there is a noun, you have to add apostrophe S to that. And it need to be singular. Apostrophe is only, when I say apostrophe S, that means apostrophe is added before the S when I'm talking anything which is there in a singular one form. Plural possessive noun represent more than one thing. Now we all know what is plural. Plural is the one when we say talk about many. But over here, see the example. We got our cats' beds from the store. Now I'm talking about cats. I'm saying I'm talking about many cats. Now how you will understand that ma'am is talking about many cats over here? See, there is beds. Beds are also plural form. Yeah. So I'm talking about plural cats. I'm talking about the beds also in a plural form. Why I have added apostrophe after the S? Because when I'm saying apostrophe after the S, that means I'm talking about plural. Whenever you have any word in a plural form, and after that word, if there is any possessive noun word, you are going to put apostrophe after S and not before S. Am I clear? Anyone have still any confusion? Haned, it's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I hope everyone is clear with this, yeah? So to make the plural noun possessive, simply add an apostrophe. If it ends with S, if it doesn't end with S, for instance, men, add simple after the word. Now, 1 minute, I'm just moving this. Simply add after the word. Now, for example, I'll show you the next slide. Now, look here. When I'm saying my child's dog, I'm talking about one particular child over here, and I'm talking about one particular dog over here. Yeah. My focus should be mainly on the subject. That means the subject over here is child. So, and which is the possessive noun over here? Dog. Child's dog, dog belong to that particular child. So I am going to use apostrophe S. Apostrophe is going to be there before S. But if this particular sentence is going to be there in a plural form, my children's dog. Now that over in this sentence also, see, dog is something that belongs to those children over there. So in this case, we never add children's. Did you ever heard this word children's in plural? We never. We always say child, children. But whenever there is a belonging in a sentence, and if the word children is used, you are going to put apostrophe S. Because while you're speaking these sentences in English, you see, if you say my children dog, this sounds very odd. My children's dog. Why? Because no matter children is a plural, but these are all irregular ones. These are irregular nouns. Isn't it? So there won't be children's and apostrophe after S, there will be apostrophe before S. Now the man's work. Now over here I'm saying man's work. Okay, this is singular. But when I'm talking about plural, man become men. But the work, whose work is that? These work belong to those men. They are going to do these work. So again, when I'm saying men, the men work, it sounds quite odd. The men's work. Okay, so again, there need to be apostrophe S after these words. Mouse, mice. Now again, mouse, when I talk about the singular, when I talk about plural, it changes to mice. But again, you are going to use apostrophe S and not apostrophe after the S. A person's clothes, people's clothes. Okay, a boy's ball, boy's ball. Now look here, there is a change. A boy's ball. That ball belonged to that particular boy over there. And when I'm talking about boy's ball, I'm talking about many boys over here. So the difference between the two is that when I am talking about one child, singular one, I may say boys and there need to be apostrophe S. But that particular sentence, when I'm changing it, I'm talking about boys. That means many boys. When I'm talking, apostrophe need to be there after the S. Same goes for girl's doll, girl's dolls. Table's leg, table's leg. Dog's house, dog's house. Only the difference is whether it's singular or whether it's plural. According to singular plural, there is a change in apostrophe word, apostrophe S. Okay. Any question? Question? Okay. Yes, Stuti?
Ma'am, can you go to the back side slide? Yes, ma'am. I didn't understand. In the plural now, boys ball. I didn't understand.
Now, Stuti, when I say, you leave this, okay? You listen to the thing. When I say boy in singular, what is going to be in plural?
Boys.
Boys. What will be the spelling of it? Talking about singular noun, a boy's ball. There is, I'm only telling you the difference when the apostrophe is going to be before S and when the apostrophe is going to be after S. Now, when I'm talking about one boy and there is a ball that belongs to that particular boy. So I may say a boy's ball. That means apostrophe S will be there. Apostrophe is going to be there before S because I'm talking about one boy. But when I say boy's ball, see, I am already coming up with plural over here, B-O-Y-S, isn't it? So I can't add apostrophe before S. I am going to add apostrophe after S because I'm already talking about many boys over here. When I talk about singular, one particular boy, I may say apostrophe S. When I'm talking about many, that means plural. Boys, I'm going to add apostrophe after S and not before S. It's clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, well. Now, how to form plurals with word ending with F, FE, O, and Y? If a noun end in consonant Y, then drop the Y and add IES to make it plural. This I have already taught you all, isn't it? This is a revision which I'm doing with you all. When I'm talking about F, FE, then see, I'm going to add VES to it. When I'm talking about, there are few words like chef, chefs. Now, how will you differentiate? Like how, ma'am, when am I going to use VES? When am I going to use S? So see, always follow that before F. F is the word letter which we need to change. But over here, I'm not going to change because before F there is a vowel. So whenever there is a vowel before the letter which you are supposed to change, please don't change it. Add just S to it. Now same goes with this. If a noun end in O, usually add S to make it plural. This already I have done with you all. Yeah. Now one word substitution. Listen to it very carefully because after this I'll be sending you all the link of the test based on one word substitution. Oh, gosh, Kumar, 1 minute. One child is joining.
A children is joining.
Avkash Kumar, what name is that?
Shivansh Kumar.
What is your name?
Shivansh Kumar.
Beta, come up with your name over there. Okay, now one word substitution. What is one word substitution? The use of a single word instead of a group of words to describe something or someone is referred to as a one word substitution. Now, when I'm using a single word, one word I'm using to describe many words, one sentence is given to me. And that one sentence, I have to describe it to you in one word. For example, the term calligraphy refers to art related to beautiful handwriting. Now, when I say art related to beautiful handwriting, you will say it is calligraphy. So see, art related to beautiful handwriting, there are so many words in the sentence. And if I ask you to come up with one word for this particular sentence, you may say, ma'am, this is calligraphy. Now, a place where milk is converted into butter and cheese, dairy. A place of housing cars, garage. A place where coins are made, mint. A place where bread and cakes are made, bakery. A place where ships are prepared or built, dock. One who entertains a guest, host, hostess. One who offers his service of his own free, volunteer. A messenger sent in great hassle. Okay, what happened? Someone raised the hand. Yes, Vanya?
Ma'am, I can't understand one word substitution.
So, beta, let me start. I'm continuing. Okay, let me first finish this. Then you will tell me. Let me first do this slide. Yeah. Now, one who journeyed to a holy place, pilgrim. One who foretell events, astrologer. A person who doesn't believe in the existence of God, atheist. A person who is well experienced, veteran. Government of the people, for the people, and by the people, we say democracy. One who report news or conduct interviews for the newspaper or broadcast media or press reporter. Now, again, I'm explaining what is one word substitution. It was Vanya, na? Vanya, you said, na, beta? Now, see, Vanya, you can see there is so many words in one sentence. Like, for example, I'm taking the easy one. Let me take the second one. A place for housing cars. No one will unmute. Please accept Vanya. Vanya, unmute. A place for housing cars. Now, Vanya, you can see so many words are there in this particular sentence. Now,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
someone will say that, Vanya, you know a place for housing cars. So what you have to come up with one word. You may say, yes, it's a garage.
Yes.
Okay, this is called one word substitution, where you have to come up with one word that explains the sentence. that
Okay.
describes the sentence.
Okay.
Okay. Now see, one who foretell events. See number 10. One who foretell events means what? Astrologer. You all know astrologer is the one who tells that what is going to happen in future. What is happening? Why this is happening? Isn't it? So one who foretell events, who tell about what is going to happen in future. So you may say astrologer. A messenger sent in great haste, courier. Okay, courier. Now, one who entertains a guest, host, hostess. Clear? I hope it is clear. Now see, there
Yes,
are few more. Okay, one. Now, one who deals in flowers, florist. A woman whose husband is dead, widow. A man whose wife is dead, widower. One who writes novels, novelist. One who writes books, writer. A cure for all disease, pancreas. It's pancreas. It's the word which you are going to. I don't know whether you all have learned this word or not. But in
Ma'am,
future
no, ma'am, in
science, you are
fifth
going
we
to
will learn, ma'am, in fifth.
pancreas. Okay.
Ma'am, because my sister
disease.
learned in fifth.
Yeah. So higher classes, obviously, you'll be learning. Class 3 is quite a small class. I don't know whether you'll be learning now or not. A disease affecting many persons at the same place and time, epidemic. The art of tilling the soil, the art of tilling the soil, agriculture. The art of affecting speaking or oral reading, allocution. Absence of rain for a long time, drought. Lasting for a single year or season, annual. The property left to someone by a will, legacy. A list of books in a library, catalog. A humorous play with a happy ending, comedy. A play with a tragic ending, that is tragedy. There are so many. A group of people with vehicles or animals traveling together, caravan. A disease that affects a large number of people in an area at the same time, pandemic. Yes, Hanne?
Ma'am, I didn't understand atheist.
There it is.
It was in
Previous
the
slide it is.
yeah, it was in the this before Friday. It was the slide before this. Yeah.
Atheist, beta, the person who doesn't believe in the existence of God. Like many people say, no, there is no God. I don't believe in God. Okay. So the ones who don't believe in the existence of God are said to be atheist. Okay, got that? Yes, Vanya?
Who
Ma'am,
doesn't believe in God?
Hmm?
Who doesn't believe in God?
Who doesn't believe in God? There are people, beta. There are people. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Vanya, tell me.
Ma'am, in this slide, after you show, yes, ma'am, in the
This one?
29th, yeah, 29th one, ma'am. The 20. Yes, ma'am. In the 29th one, what is the meaning of tragic?
Tragic means it's a very sad, very unexpected ending, like the ending which we all don't expect, very sad ending.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like something must have happened, something like the tragedy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Shivin.
Ma'am, in the 22nd line, what is the meaning of tilling?
The art of tilling the soil. Tilling, you must have seen the farmers and all, before sowing the seed, they dig the soil a bit to sow the seed. You all also must be doing when you are planting any new plant. When you are planting any new plant in the soil, what do? You do a tilling. You try to dig a bit. Then you put the plant inside the soil. Isn't it?
Yes.
That is said to be tilling the soil. Yeah. Okay. Any question anymore? Okay. Now, quickly, I'm going to read this out. no longer a child, but not yet a child, juvenile. One who eats both vegetables and meat, omnivorous. One who eats only vegetarian food, vegetarian. One who eats only meat, carnivorous. Animal which eat only grass, herbivorous. A person who does not eat any food derived from animals and who typically does not use other animal products are called vegan. Wait, I can see the ones who have raised the hand. Shivan, you still have question? Yeah, okay. Let me finish this slide, Haned and Shivan, then I'll come to you. The area of medicine that treat illness of bone, orthopedic. The area of medicine that treats dental problem, dentistry. The area of medicine that treats illness of heart, cardiac. Okay, yes, Haned?
Ma'am, I didn't understand juvenile.
No longer a child, but not yet a child. Beta juvenile means it's a very middle age term which we use. Like there is a, maybe I'm talking about a boy child. Like he's not no more a child, and he's also not very adult. It's the middle one.
Teenager.
Okay, we may say that. Okay. Many children are of like what they are 13, 14, but still they are quite childish in behavior. So they are no longer a child, but not yet a child. So there is something which is there in them, which is still remaining as a child, but they are no longer. Okay. Yeah. Leela Khan.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of vegan?
See, the sentence is there. The person who does not eat any food derived from animal and who typically does not use other animal product. Now, vegans are those type of people. Many, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Many, you see, many Jainism, they are very typical. I don't know much about it, but they're very typical. They don't eat any non-veg. They don't use any product which are made of animal product. I may be wrong even, I don't know, but I can find like mainly they are very much strict towards it.
Like
Yeah.
my mother.
Now animal product means what? Many times leathers which are being used. Yeah. Many animal skins are used to make many things. So vegans are those type of people who are very rigid, who are very strict about eating animals or using the products which are made of animals. Okay, Leelakar? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, Shivan?
Like my mother.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of juvenile? You answered Harnit, and then I understood that, and I just want to tell that 41 and 40 and 41 are applied to my life because my mom is a dentist and my aunt is a cardiac.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, yeah, Shivan, then you can lower your hand, please. Yeah, Shivansh?
Ma'am, what is the meaning of illness?
Illness, beta, not well, bimar, what we say in Hindi. Yeah?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, yes, Veer?
Ma'am, actually, I was not able to hear the vegan ones, ma'am. A person who does not eat.
Okay, beta. So, no question, no, Veer?
Ma'am, I was saying that what is its meaning just, ma'am?
You want to say the meaning or want to ask the meaning?
Ma'am, I want to say the meaning, ma'am.
Which word?
Ma'am, 38 one. A person who does not
Okay,
eat.
beta, it has already been discussed, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, just lower your hand. Yeah, Shivansh, lower your hand now. Okay, that's all for this particular one. I'm just stop sharing the screen. Now, anyone have any question related to one word substitution, singular, plural, any question? Sure?
No, ma'am.
No questions? Okay.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Okay, beta.